Good morning, this is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. Today is a new day. Today is Friday, November 6th, and I want to talk about EA. So let's do real quick. You see the futures are look red. EA came out with earnings last night. As you can see, after hours, the shares dropped 7%. I want to scroll down just a bit. And you can see what happened. The market did not like it. They did project some weaker outlook going into the holiday season and even into next year. So let's just go over this in today's episode. We'll start with the official sort of press release here. This shows you what happened. They are announcing a new buyback program for share buyback. And this is what I'm excited about, the 17 cents per share dividend. So let me show you what that looks like. I already punched in the numbers. Supposing EA trades around 125, which we know is not true. EA is going to open at under 120. But for just to show you what the numbers look like, 17 cents per quarter. That's a year. And that will be the dividend yield. Is that a lot? No, it's not a lot. But it's better than zero. And if I was comparing it to Activision, Activision pays 80 cents. I'm sorry, 41 cents. So I'll show you that real quick. Activision does pay a dividend, but they pay theirs once a year. And you see, so it's similar, it's in line, but that doesn't mean it's a bad investment or you're not going to get rich off the dividend yield, but you're not buying these things for dividend yield. You're buying these stocks because one is you're trying to play the esports trend. I believe esports trend will continue to rise and grow and expand. A lot of analysts think that one day it will become a true sport, quote unquote, which means TV viewerships, sponsorships, and those will be close to the size of maybe baseball, hockey, and one day it may get as large as the NFL. That's what some people are predicting with esports. There's a lot of people who are paying to go to a stadium to watch people compete live. Fortnite did that. I think it was a year ago or 2 years ago when people went up to watch the championships. League of Legends has always been doing that for live audiences, and they generally sell out in a stadium, and people like watching. So the next question is, should you buy, sell, or hold? So it all depends on what type of trader you are. If you're buying it for short term and you're just day trading, then it really doesn't matter, right? None of these things matter. You're playing the short term trend. Work at home stocks were very popular, so gaming has increased. More people are playing it. If you're a long term investor, or maybe if you're a dividend investor, this is something you want to re-look at. So before we go into that, let's just look at this real quick. New games announced, right? Here you go. What's really fascinating is EA does have something called EA Play, subscription based model, and more people are paying for EA Play. 6.5 million paid subscribers. What's interesting is if you are an Xbox Live, I think it's Ultimate Game Pass. My understanding of it is you will have access to EA Play while you're part of the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, and I think that's like $15 a month or whatever it may be. I don't know, is it $20 a month? So I don't know how. I don't know. Are they doing some type of revenue share? And oh yeah, and you see that here. You see, but I know that because I was looking into the with the new Xbox Series X. A lot of people are looking into, is it cheaper to just get the Ultimate Game Pass, because if you get all the games, if you get your live subscription with it, and if you get the EA Play as part of it, it may be a great package, a bundle deal. I've been a beta user of Xbox Live services, so I think that's over 16 or 17 years now. I lost count. But this is interesting. This can change how online gaming and subscription models work. And obviously, everyone is moving to a subscription model. I'm going to scroll real quick. I'm excited again about the 17 cents per share. I'm going to scroll down. There's not a lot of future projections here. This is an estimate. They only projected 1 year out, but it looks good, right? You want an uptrending chart, no matter which one you look at. So let's just scroll down. I'm interested in showing you some of the new games and things that they're working on. Here's another estimate of all the live services. This makes sense. Apex Legend was introduced, last year, and you see how it's growing. Most people do pay for Madden and soccer, and so there's a lot of room for growth. They can add more games with live services. So you can see here's some games. They extended their contract with the USC to go out another 9 more years or 10 more years. So I'm not a big fan of those games, but again, from a gaming point of view, that's kind of cool. So what do you do with this? Do you buy, sell, or hold? Again, if you're a trader, I think it's different. You play short term, you sell and you buy based on the movement, right? There's enough volatility where you can make enough money trading the ups and downs. If you want to play the long-term trend of esports and gaming and video gaming, gaming has changed in the last 10 years. Since the invention of smartphones, I believe gaming will continue to grow. There's a lot of people who play on their phones. Gaming on a phone is a little bit different. You make a lot of money on microtransaction. You give away the game, you make money that way. I think EA will eventually make money even in that area on the smartphone. But the bread and butter are these bigger games where where people pay for the game, or you're paying for the live connection to EA Play or to whatever live service you're connecting to play with other players. Cross-platforming gaming is very popular, so there's a lot of room for growth there. If you believe that gaming will be around for the next 20, 30, or 40 years and that esports will rise to the level of baseball, hockey, soccer, and maybe even football, then this is a great way to play. Going forward, you're going to collect a yield, and I'm hoping that something like this will start increasing the dividend every year, and it becomes a DGI or more dividend investor will start following this business. So I'm hoping that that's what they do. I already own shares of EA. I've been a big fan of gaming, and I believe gaming does have a long runway ahead. So I am going to hold my shares and looking forward to see what the dividend does. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to hit the like button. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. I'm here to help you win with money. Hopefully you learned something new about what EA and the esport industry is doing. And I hope that you have a profitable trading day. Bye-bye.